The goal of a tarot mediumship session is very distinct from your standard issue tarot reading. And here are some ways to think about it. Hey, my name is Jenna Matlin. I am a full-time tarot professional. I have been at this since 2012. I have added mediumship to my practice and have been doing it as a tarot medium for the last 4 years. So the first piece I want to talk about is the goal. What is the goal of a tarot session, your standard tarot session, and the goal of a tarot mediumship session? And how do you need to change or shift as a result of those changes? So with tarot, standard issue tarot, it's usually in 3 buckets, which is prediction, how's this going to go? Prescription, what should I do? And description, what is going on? And that's often an anxiety or worry that's driving the session that they're looking to have ameliorated in some way. But a tarot mediumship session is usually around the buckets of trauma, grief, and loss. And you can tell by the kind of questions that people ask. So for trauma, it's often within questions that have a guilt element, such as, did they know that I meant to be there when they crossed over? Did they know that I made the wrong call? I should have done A versus B. These kind of questions that have that grief element about the moments leading up to the crossover is the mind's way and the heart's way of trying to heal the trauma of loss. We can definitely help with that. We can also help with grief, and we know that grief can come up because they're asking questions like, are they watching me? Do they see me? How come they haven't visited me? These are questions about missing and longing and just working through the pain that can be grief, which we can reassure them with validation as well as like data points and truth. We can really ease a lot of that pain for the person who's. Finally, we just have the loss of that relationship to that person's life. Are they okay? Are they still there? Do they still exist? Am I going to see them one day? Are we going to connect? Those are the questions that often come up for loss. So as you can see, these are very, very, very different goals than a standard issue tarot reading, and they require a different approach, a different attitude, and a different mindset shift as a tarot reader. Finally, I have a little thought activity for you, a little bit of a homework assignment. Is that okay? So you're going to get a piece of paper. You're going to draw, a cross, and you're going to have 4 quadrants. In quadrant A, you're going to write down, you're going to brainstorm, write down, what are all the goals that someone comes to a standard tarot reading? What are the things that they're looking to do? Why are they there? And really just do as much as you can think of. Give yourself a minute. Then in column B, what are the goals of someone coming to a tarot mediumship session? Brainstorm as much as you can, ask others, fill that list completely. Now, when you have the 2 of them done, go to column C below column A and write out all the ways that you, using tarot, can help that person meet those standard issue tarot goals as much as you can think of. And then in the final quadrant, think about how you as a tarot medium can help that client meet the goals of a standard tarot mediumship session. And your ability to get really clear on what your role is, what is your job, what is tarot's job, what am I in tarot here to do for that person or for myself. The greater clarity you have on it, then you can see what skill sets you have will transfer or ones you need to add on. Oh, by the way, did you know that I'm teaching a tarot mediumship course starting August 1st, 24, Spectral Reader, link in bio.